So let's talk about this uproar that Beyonce is going through about, some of her people wearing in her video, they're wearing clothing reminiscent of Black Panthers and things of that nature, and they're getting a little bit upset about that. Well, my retort to that and to them is this. Black Panther Party, which I am not a member of, but I wish I was, But the Black Panther Party itself, was not about terrorism. Was not about going out and doing things right there in the third. You got to remember the timing and the place where all this is coming from. Where we had to protect our own black neighborhoods, not just, from each other, but from the whites as well. We weren't being policed properly, none of that. So here it is, these group of young African-American men take it upon themselves to start schools, because that's what the Black Panther Party was doing, starting schools, educating masses, and basically feeding them, literally feeding them food, taking donations, taking this, that, and the third in order to make sure that these young kids had a good breakfast so they can start their day off fresh so that when they go to learn, it's going to stick. They worrying about learning and not about their empty, grumbling stomach. You know what I mean? Y'all want to get mad at her about that, but let's put this into perspective. Now, if you want to talk about terrorists, then let's talk about Black Wall Street. Let's talk about white folks being the first to drop bombs on their own people, mainly us, in that particular neighborhood because we were well-to-do. I'm going to let that sink for a moment. Now, that's terrorism. That is domestic terrorism. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. The Klan, that is domestic terrorism. Skinheads, those are terrorists. So, again, I ask you, if you're getting upset behind her wearing some Black Panther related or looking type gear, then who are you really and what really are your motives? And why are you really upset? Oh, I got it. You didn't do your homework. Well, that's your assignment for the day. Go do some homework and do some research on the Black Panthers. And while you at it, also do some research on J. Edgar Hoover, the biggest domestic terrorist of all, because he, and this is documented proof of public record, purposely put the drugs into the black communities to destroy us. And that was done via the government, via the via the FBI. So again, if you're getting upset about all of that, then again, I'm going to ask you your motives, your reasoning, and how much homework have you actually done? Now, when you can answer all of those things and come back and then say that the Black Panther Party was still a terrorist, then that let me know exactly where you at. You either a Klansman, a skinhead, one of them type groups, or you are a prospective member and they'll be looking for you and probably ringing your doorbell. How about that?